When Tell Me came out, I was just like,
Okay.
I can't wait till I get one stream.
Oh, you start
So,
small.
start small and then
Start
you can go high.
escalating.
Hey Neon Polly, I'm Keira Costelloe and you're tuning into the first ever campus radio station, Radio Heatwave.
Radio Heatwave. Heatwave.
You're tuning in to Radio Heatwave, Singapore's #1 campus radio station with me, Ferdeos. Today we have a really special treat with us. Joining all the way from Malaysia, full of youth and talent, is none other than Keira Costelloe. Welcome, Keira.
Hi.
Hi. So you recently released your second single, Never Going Back. And actually, I've heard that you started writing songs since you were 11 at a talent show. And earlier this year, you also released Tell Me back in May, right? So this is your second single, Never Going Back, where you sing about being broken in the summertime, right?
Yeah, I mean, so relatable, am I right?
So what actually inspired you? Is it your own story?
No, it's not my own story, but we all know that friend that is always going back to an ex, right? And I feel like that was important to put, because I didn't only just say like you should never go back to that person, right? I also talked about how the two points of views from it. Like, there has to be like some good parts in the relationship, right? Or not like why be in a relationship in the first place? Even if it was like for the first 2 days, there was something.
So there's like always a mixture of good and bad in every relationship.
Exactly.
Yeah. Never Going Back and Tell Me, they have over 160,000 streams on Spotify already. Can you believe that? Right, it's so amazing. I really, I think it really deserves it. It's really two box.
Thank you.
Yeah, so your songs, they deal with relationships and feeling stuff. Like, we really need to seek ourselves for answers, like those type of songs, which are really deep. So what's the best advice that you have given to someone, or advice that you've given to yourself?
You should, before you go into a relationship, right, you should take time for yourself. That way you can actually show more love to a person.
That's
that is
great.
advice.
Yeah, that's so sweet. Yeah, I think that's really true. Yeah, so can we expect more of this kind of advice in an upcoming song, Dear Future Self?
Definitely.
Great, I can't wait. I think all our listeners can't wait for you to release that too. And probably next year sometime?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, great. Okay. So how about were the reactions of your parents or your friends when you told them that this is what I want to do, this is what I want to do for my career?
I mean, like, ever since I was like little, right, I would always be singing. I would be like that one family member at those family events, just singing my heart out and stuff. It wasn't like new to it, right?
They kind of expected it.
Exactly.
They saw it coming.
Exactly. So it wasn't like a big shocker.
Oh, that's nice. I can't imagine how proud they are of you. And I'm really sure they can't wait for all your new releases coming up. I mean, this is only just the beginning.
Yeah, exactly.
So, my team and I actually did some social media stalking.
As long as you're being honest that you have stalked me.
Yes. So we actually found that you are a fan of Stranger Things.
Yes, I am.
When did you start watching it? Like when it was released, or?
Maybe like a year after it was released.
Oh, nice. Pretty sure you binge watched it recently too, haven't you?
All throughout. Is it 6 months? I can't time at the moment.
But
there's no such thing as bad binge watching. There's no such.
That's true. It's always in a way productive for your mental health. So has the show inspired you in any way? Like from, I think it's a little bit creepy to some people.
It's not inspired me in my music, but it's just I love like photography.
Okay.
And I just love the way that the whole thing was shot. I love the detail and all the colors and aesthetic is very nice as well.
Nice. Okay. So apart from Stranger Things, you also, obviously from your background, a huge fan of Studio KB films. Their soundtracks are so amazing.
They're so beautiful.
Yeah, and I heard you mention before, at your wedding, you want the merry-go-round of life from Howl's Moving Castle to be played. And I cannot blame you.
I will not want a wedding if that song isn't playing. That I quote.
it's so it really makes the whole thing sound so much magical, you know?
Exactly.
Like,
That's
it's
exactly what I
the
said.
perfect moment to play that song.
Right?
Right. Yeah, so like apart like these soundtracks, I think they're very orchestral. So can we expect something from that vibe from you maybe in the future?
Not at the moment, but who knows?
Okay,
Who knows? I don't know. Maybe.
maybe. Let's wait and see then.
If I work with the great man himself, Joe Hiyashi, then
Yeah.
I will expect a whole album.
I will be downloading that, pre-ordering that as soon as it's announced. You can be sure. So, you also post TikToks, right? Of paintings that you've done of the KB scenes. Yeah. So, are there any scenes or things that you would like to paint also, like in your free time,
Besides Studio Ghibli or like just in general?
in general?
Okay, interesting. I love this video game called A Little Nightmares. It's like one of my favorite video games of all time. Can't wait for game 2 to come out.
Okay.
And I also love I love the whole atmosphere of it. And if I
Okay.
could really learn how to do depth and just do depth, it would really help me with my skill in painting.
Right.
Hopefully I
I
learn.
think you get to it soon enough. Yeah, I think it's very difficult to paint. Do you use like watercolor or
I like to use watercolor and what's the name? And acrylic.
nice?
Yeah,
Okay.
this
Okay.
is like this one painting where I had to do for a friend, and I completely ran out of acrylics. So I had to do it by watercolor, and it was on a canvas, so the pigment
Okay.
didn't stick.
Yeah.
But it turned out to be like one of my favorite paintings.
Oh, that's nice. Unexpected, beautiful outcome. So Kira, who is your favorite creator? Your favorite TikTok creator?
Well, actually, my really close friend of mine, she does TikToks. Her name is @YesHiHello.
Okay, it's
She does like
check out her account.
she does like funny makeup videos, and she's just a really beautiful person inside and out.
Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, everybody be sure to check out her TikTok account, okay? What are your goals in the future after this?
I just want to carry on making music, to be honest. I really enjoy it and I have a passion for it. I like meeting people, like producers and stuff. I find that really fun as well, meeting new people and being able to create things that we both like, music.
Yeah. I think we can move on to the last segment. It's gonna be quick fire questions. So the aim is to answer it as quickly as possible, okay?
All right.
Okay, so let's start. What is your favorite social media platform?
TikTok,
TikTok. A country you would want to travel to?
Japan,
A different name that you could have?
Ash or Jade,
Do you prefer sweet or savory food?
Savory,
What is one word that describes your fashion sense?
color coordinated,
If you could open a show for any artist or band, who would it be?
Melanie Martinez.
I love her. I just have to say, she's amazing. Oh, I can see that maybe one day,
I hope so.
hopefully. A secret talent that you have that not a lot of people know about.
I can make a really aesthetically pleasing Pinterest board.
That's a skill. It really is. I cannot for the life of me make a mood board. It just clashes. Your favorite Studio Ghibli movie?
Spirited Away.
Why? I don't know why I asked. Your favorite character in Stranger Things?
Max and 11.
Okay. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Still making music and putting out more music. And
Nice. That's great. That's it for the quick fire questions. Well done. That was really fast. So, you've just tuned in to Radio Heatwave's interview with Keira Costelloe. Be sure to check out her single, Never Going Back, on Spotify. And that's great. Thank you so much for your time.
thank you. Hey Neon Poly, I'm Keira Costelloe and you're tuning in to the first ever campus radio station, Radio Heatwave.